A very good afternoon to all the viewers. My name is Richa and I welcome you all to We Talk Do You Show, a show by Puberty to Menopause, a public health awareness initiative by Human Biologicals Institute. Puberty to Menopause is yet another awareness platform created by Human Biologicals Institute where we try to provide expert medical advice and create awareness on women's health. Human Biologicals Institute, shaping global healthcare by spearheading the One Health initiative. IIL was established by the National Dairy Development Board (NDDB) in 1982 as its unit and later registered as a company in 1999 with the name Indian Immunologicals Limited. Human Biologicals Institute was established in the year 1998 when the Government of India requested IIL to produce a modern tissue culture anti-rabies vaccine to phase out the unsafe nerve tissue vaccine. The first manufacturing facility of Human Biologicals Institute was established at Ooty. The facility is one of its kind in India to have rolled out first varicose culture rabies vaccine in 2000. Subsequently, Human Biologicals Institute launched other vaccines and currently we are the major player in human vaccines, leader in ARV segment and present in around 50 countries. Three state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities at Ooty, Gachibowli and Karkapatla, also known as Genome Valley. Human Biologicals Institute has forayed into the market of clinically proven wellness products and infertility range of hormones. While coming to our vision, mission, and values, our vision is shaping global healthcare by spearheading the One Health initiative. Our mission is to innovate, produce, and market quality healthcare products and services to improve and extend lives. While coming to our values, we believe in providing affordable prices with high quality through continuous technical innovations and improvements to meet our customers' need. Now, as a company, we don't just manufacture and market products, but Human Biologicals Institute is also well aware of taking care of environment as well. We proudly bring before you the Green Initiative as well, as we have launched our flagship brand anti-rabies vaccine Abhairab into an eco-friendly pack, and with this, we could reduce 160 tons of plastic per annum. As a corporate social responsible company, we have taken up various projects. One such project is adoption of government schools. We have adopted two government schools in Karkapatla facility and totally revamped the facility and given private infrastructure to these government schools, and with our intervention, the strength of these two schools have been doubled. Our other program is Gift Milk Program. In coordination with NDDB, we are giving additional nutrition supplement to over 1600 school-going children of Telangana and Tamil Nadu. And as we know, we are into the field of rabies. We have tied up with FIAPO, Federation of Indian Animal Protection Organization, to make Thiruvananthapuram rabies free. You can visit our website www.indimmune.com. Our toll-free number is 1800-313-999977. You can also follow us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, as well as Twitter. You can also visit us at www.fearlessagainstrabies.com and www.pubertytomenopause.com. Today, once again, I welcome you all to yet another interesting topic of discussion, nutritional requirement during adolescence. Adolescence is a nutritionally vulnerable time when rapid physical growth increases nutrient demands. As per UNICEF reports, in India, 40% of girls and 18% of boys are anemic. Anemia among adolescents adversely affects the growth, resistance to infections, cognitive development, and work productivity. Dietary behaviors established in adolescence may contribute to nutrition related problems that have consequences for long term health as well. That's why it is very much essential for parents as well to know that how much it is essential to have adequate nutritional requirements for the adolescent people at home so that they can enjoy a better lifestyle and are protected from further complications. Hence, to know more about the topic today and to share the expert guidance on nutritional requirements during adolescence, today we have with us Dr. Neelam Gulati. With your permission, Doctor, I would like to introduce you to our viewers. Dr. Neelam is a renowned senior gynecologist having more than 40 years of experience, right now practicing at Rahat Clinic, Bhopal. Dr. Neelam got passed out from Subhash Chandra Bose Medical College, Jabalpur. Being an army officer's wife, she has traveled and worked in various parts of India and abroad. She has been finally settled and has set up the private practice in the city of Lakes, Bhopal. She is also a renowned member of Foxy. I wholeheartedly welcome you, Dr. Neelam, for our today's session. So, to just go ahead with Dr. Neelam, I would like to request you to just let us know about the importance of the topic today.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm grateful to Human Biologicals to give me this platform to share a few words on nutrition in adolescence, which is a very, very important topic these days. Adolescence is a transitional period from childhood to adulthood, and the nutritional requirements during this period are very, very important and different. It is important to have nutritious food during adolescence and puberty because the need for vitamins, proteins, minerals, etc. increases due to certain changes in the body. And during this growth period, these things are very important to have a proper growth. The daily dietary requirements at this stage are 2200 calories, but it depends upon the physical activity and the age of the child. Healthy eating in adolescence is very important because they are going physical, mental, and psychological changes at this time, and they need a lot of guidance and care. The five components of food which are required most are a balanced combination of cereals, proteins, dairy, fruits, and water. Water for roughage. Now, what are the nutritional challenges during adolescence? Talking about the nutritional challenges in adolescence, the usual problem is overeating, which leads to obesity, obviously. And the adolescents these days are on junk food and they eat whatever they like, they can order food, so these things have to be taken control of. uh, the other problem is extremely unhealthy and restrictive dieting without any control. So in this case, the nutritional requirements necessary.
Dr. Neelam, we are unable to hear you. Maybe you can check your mic, ma'am, once. No, ma'am, the voice is not coming. Yes, ma'am, it's coming now. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, doctor. Yes, ma'am, for sure. Please go ahead.
Inadequate intake of food and nutrients, it leads to improper growth and even delayed development, which is very important at this time. Also, the other complications are anemia and acne and malnutrition. The challenge of obesity can develop from eating too much food or lack of physical activity or both. The problem for excess body fat is that it leads to some medical complications too, like diabetes and PCOD and PMS in girls. Obesity can prevent proper usage of blood sugar, leading to excess weight and diabetes. This strains the cardiovascular system also, and it includes the problem of again PCOD and PMS in girls, which is very common these days. Now, what is the solution? This Now there is a strong correlation between overweight youth and overweight parents. Therefore, if one or both parents have not yet adopted a healthy lifestyle, it's never too late. They can do so now. Uh, in this way, the entire family is sharing a goal of improving their health. The challenges of healthy eating are now these days high availability of low cost foods and which are high in calories, salt, and sugar, and of course, powerful marketing of these things which affect the children. So, it is up to us, the parents, to help the youth develop a healthy lifestyle for a proper and healthy transition from childhood to adulthood. So, finally, the take home is that it is up to us to guide the adolescents in their most important growing years to follow a healthy lifestyle, be it in terms of eating habits, exercise, or outdoor activities. Now, the parents can help with all these things if they change their lifestyle. Their lifestyle, if they are, especially during the COVID, the parents and the children, they have been indoors, and physical activity has been to its minimum, which has led to a lot of patients of PCOD, diabetes, obesity, etc. So now what we have to do is we have to guide the parents as well as the children, adolescents, to lead a healthy lifestyle by sharing these small lectures with them and guiding them to have more of physical activities, outdoor activities, rather than sitting at home and on the laptop or iPad or mobile phones, which they are most used to now. What is important is that physical activity more uh, has to be instilled into them rather than making them diet or reducing their diet. Reducing their diet will lead to deficiencies again, and they will develop a negative relationship to food. So, to increase this a healthy attitude, we have to follow these things like a healthy diet, proper balanced diet, proper meal times, of course, uh, physical activity to the maximum.
Dr. Neelam, when you are talking about a balanced diet, so what
Yeah.
all nutrients and what all are the, I can say, food items which come into it? If you can actually, tell us more elaboratively, it will be helpful for most of the parents.
Yeah, the meals enriched in nutrients are fruits and vegetables, low fat dairy, food less in sugar and salt, and especially these aerated drinks which are high in sugar, and of course the sports drink also. These are also very high in sugar, though, and calories. So these things should be avoided.
Dr. Neelam, many of the adolescents at this particular stage, many of the boys and girls are also found anemic. And the major cause when it was found out was because of the improper nutrition. So, what are
Correct.
your tips and tricks which you can give to the teenagers so that they are able to, properly maintain their hemoglobin levels as well?
The best thing to do is, of course, to eat proper food rich in iron, which include green leafy vegetables and fruits like banana, pomegranate, apples. These are rich in iron. So these should be taken at frequent intervals rather than the junk food which they are very fond of. So this will increase their iron intake and decrease the incidences of anemia.
Dr. Neelam, when you were talking about the lifestyle changes, you also mentioned that parents also should first initiate this, their own lifestyle change, which I found was very important point because until and unless you don't do it, your children are not at all going to, take it up. So,
That's right.
Dr. Neelam, do you find that few of the yoga, pranayam, and exercises particular? So, what are all those things, ma'am? If you can elaboratively explain, so that it will be helpful.
Yes, yes. The exercises include yoga, pranayam, and outdoor games also. Children who are not into yoga, and if you force them to exercise, they don't like it. So if your lifestyle, if the parents' lifestyle is like that, if they start doing yoga, they do physical exercises like cycling and outdoor walking and running and jogging, and they take their children with them, and they will get used to these exercises. And of course, the exercise these days, schools have now reopened, and probably they have some kind of exercise in the school also. They are teaching yoga in school also. And yesterday, during the international day before yesterday, the international yoga day was very helpful. Every school and every institution was trying to teach the children exercises and yoga. So I think these things will help the children in developing these habits.
Dr. Neelam, many of the teenage girls they suffer from acne, hair fall, many of the skin problems also. But they
Yeah,
are
yeah.
very rarely they are able to understand that there is a good correlation between nutrition and your skin problems and all. So can you
Correct.
just explain it, ma'am, for the benefit of our viewers?
Yes, yes. The girls these days are, of course, some of them are very concerned about their health, but there are some girls who uh, neglect this feature. They like to eat the junk food or outside food and eating at any time. So this leads to some problems like obesity and, of course, diabetes also at times. And this ultimately leads to PCOD and PMS problems in teenage girls. Uh, what they can do is they have to improve their lifestyle, like they have to exercise, they have to learn to eat at proper times, and a balanced diet. The balanced diet will include all kinds of, in fact, an Indian diet is an extremely balanced diet if everything is taken in proper quantities. Usually, the Indian households uh, they serve a thali which includes everything. So, if usually a thali becomes very boring for the teenagers, but if they get into that and start eating all kinds of balanced food, then they are, I think they will, these things will not happen to them. Their hair fall, the acne, the overweight, and all these things come because of PCOD and vice versa. So, if these things are taken care of, the lifestyle, the exercise, and the food habits, I think this will help the girls.
Dr. Neelam, there are many multivitamin supplements also nowadays available for specifically PCOS and PMS complications.
Yes.
Do you think that the natural ingredients which are present there in those multivitamins help in relieving the symptoms and all of PCOD?
Yes, in case the girls are diagnosed with PCOD, then we have to help them out with these medicines. Normally, we prefer to help them out with the natural foods, and like we advise them to have some exercise. And if the natural foods don't help them, if they are unable to follow those things, then ultimately we have to give them some medicines like multivitamins, and of course some drugs for PCOD.
So ultimately, doctor, what I can conclude is like proper nutrition and better lifestyle. If we adapt, we can actually give a very good quality of life to the teenage people.
That's right.
Yes.
But for
So
that, we are responsible, the parents are responsible.
true.
We have to guide them, and then ultimately, of course, the doctor is always there.
Yes. So Dr. Neelam, if you can conclude the session with the few tips and few important points, it will be really overwhelming for all of us.
Actually, the period of adolescence is the transition from childhood to adulthood, and during this time, the child is undergoing a lot of changes, body changes, physical, mental, psychological, and social changes. So, this time is very important for them to have a proper guidance. Um, of course, health wise, and of course, psychologically, we should be helping them. Health wise, we can advise them to have all the proper food, meal time should be regular, and outside food should be avoided. uh, any meal time, a proper meal time where the family is together, we should have one proper meal time like that. And the parents guidance is the most important for these children. So this transition from childhood to adulthood becomes smooth and a great help to the children. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Neelam Gulati, for such a wonderful, I can say, your experience as well as knowledge which you have shared on the topic with all of our viewers. We wholeheartedly thank you, ma'am, from on behalf of whole my team as well as Human Biologicals Institute for sparing good time with us.
Thank you, Richa.
Thank you very much, Dr. Neelam, once again. And I'm sure our viewers might have been highly benefited with your expertise as well. Once again, on behalf of Puberty to Menopause, a Women Health Awareness Initiative by Human Biologicals Institute, I wholeheartedly thanks to all the viewers. We request all of you to visit www.pubertytomenopause.com for more information on various health aspects of women at different stages of life. And follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Insta to get more updates on health and live talks with expert doctors across the nation. Till then, choose better nutrition to build your fitness and see you all again on another interesting health topic. Thank you very much.